Hi guys.
Was good.
Is it straight?
Think
It is
so.
straight.
We got it the first try.
We did. That's pretty amazing.
First try.
We'll give everybody a minute. We're on a couple minutes early.
We are.
We are in a different setup right now. We're actually in my living room. Not in my sewing room. We decided to do this a little more cash for this one,
A
right?
little more cash.
A little more cash, because we're just going to be sitting here stitching.
Low
You're
key.
watching. Can you see?
I was watching, and now I'm not.
And now you're not watching.
Now I'm not watching.
So, Courtney and I are both working on cross-stitch projects. Courtney's working on her first cross-stitch project ever, right?
Mhm.
I'm going to grab my water. So what are you making, Courtney?
I'm doing the mandala giraffe. I had the actual pattern out here. You could have seen the
Yeah, I
pattern
probably
picture.
put it away.
He's all yellow right now because I've colored in everything I've done.
Yes.
Because otherwise, I lose track.
But show me your stitching.
So we've done a lot so far.
Oh yeah, see, not bad for her
So
first cross-stitch. She's doing
many
pretty good.
colors. Oh my god.
And actually, your back looks good too.
Thank you.
Show them your back. Show
No.
them how new. Your back looks pretty good.
It's not bad. I've had, especially at night when I'm tired and I'm trying to do this, I've had a lot of knot issues. But
Oh, not issues. I
Yeah.
thought you meant not issues.
no, not like knots.
You mean not like K-N-O-T?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Not issues. Because I get so tired that I just keep going, and then I realize like 3 stitches later, there's a giant knot.
There's a giant knot.
in the back. So, yeah,
Hi, Denise.
happens.
So show them again, because Denise just piped on. This is her mandala giraffe she's working on.
Yay!
Yeah.
Mom, what are you working on?
I'm working on the Quilter's Cottage Stitch Along
Woohoo!
that they're doing at Fat Quarter Shop. I'm way behind.
Did you say they have already finished theirs?
No, next week is the last week, and they're talking about framing. Okay, so just so everybody has a reference, you see where I'm at. Okay, so the quilt's at the bottom, the alphabet, the fence. This is a pathway to a house. So that implies that there's a lot more up here that needs to go. And I'm going to show you the pattern. Oh, there's so much more up there. See it?
And how long do they have left in this whole thing?
Well, they're going to be done.
They're gonna be done in like a week.
Yeah, but I don't have that much stitch time, so it is what it is. Although I'm hoping to get more stitch time now that I'm developing a better nighttime routine, I guess.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, oh,
I have found that my worst nemesis is marking where I've been.
oh,
So like, I get so excited. I was like, oh, look, I just stitched 4 down, and I look over and I'm like, oh, and 3 across, and this, and then usually it's in the morning that I lose count, but I do all of that, and then I sit back down, start it again, and I think, okay, where the heck did I leave off?
yeah.
So then I have to go through and kind of figure out, okay, that's there, that is not.
Yeah,
I don't think you're even marking yourself, are you?
no.
Mom's a pro.
No,
She's a pro. She don't gotta mark nothing.
but I marked the one I'm working on down there. The one that showed
Oh,
me the
the-
nameless.
The Jesus one?
Yeah, the Jesus one.
The 20-year long.
It's not 20 years. Hi, Laura. It's not 20 years. It's probably 10 or 15. I have a cross stitch I've been working on for
For quite a few. Since I was a kid.
probably 10. Yeah. Well, you're still a kid.
No, yeah, but like, I mean like kid.
Gotcha. You mean like little kid?
Like, yeah, I think I was little.
No, you were not. No, you were not. So, honestly, I'm not going to show anybody how I cross stitch because I kind of do a mishmash of different things. So I am not the be-all and end-all of cross-stitch,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm not going to teach that unless somebody really specifically requests it.
You're not gonna teach cross stitch?
No,
I think a lot of people would want to know how you cross stitch.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think so.
You think so?
There are so many mistakes in this one. Hi, Mom.
What's
that
up?
I can't even begin to tell you how many errors are in this one that I just don't rip out errors. It's the same as quilting.
But if you don't show anyone those errors,
Are they ever going to know they're there?
no one's ever gonna know.
Probably not.
No one's ever.
I'm
gonna
anxious to get this flower done because it's right over at the edge of my frame. And,
know. Oh,
I keep stitching through the
Yeah.
flap of fabric.
That was kind of funny though.
That was kind of funny. That happened just before we
Just
Came
before
on
we came
here.
on, yeah.
Yep.
She was working on her cross stitch,
trying to get some
Excited.
stitching time.
trying to get some stitching time. Went a little overboard.
It's been a busy week at work this week, so
Oh
I usually stitch it during my lunches, and I haven't had lunches. I've been eating at my desk.
God. It's been busy just overall.
So we only have 4 more flowers to stitch on here.
I have a lot more to go for this draft.
Well, yours is a little different than mine. Yours is a complete coverage piece, where mine is not.
Yes.
I have to get my
And-
scissors.
I found out I'm not the best at counting stitches. So like, okay, so I like to go with the same color thread.
Hi, Margaret. Are you there?
Hello.
Say something.
Margaret.
We talked about maybe pulling Margaret on sometime, and she can be embroidering, because I think she's embroidering and she's
We
creating
can-
her own.
She can pop on and
Yeah, she just has to comment,
yeah,
right?
I think
Margaret, if
so.
you're still on, comment.
give us a comment. So like I was saying, I like to use the same color for a while, just because I'm lazy and I don't want to switch threads. But
Yes.
then I have to actually count where other stitches are gonna go, and I have not mastered that yet.
Well,
It's
hey, Margaret. Are you stitching like right
Oh.
now?
Can we bring her on?
I don't know. I didn't
didn't give you
see-
the
it didn't give me
option.
the option to bring her on. So I wonder if it's because we're turned sideways.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
We just gotta end this live video and start it again.
Hi, Mom.
Howdies. Nana's not even cross stitching though. She's not. She doesn't.
She's buying patterns for Mania.
Ooh.
You're
I'm
eating
eating
dinner.
Ooh.
Or we will pull you on while you're eating dinner.
Yes, we will.
No, we won't.
We'll surprise.
Courtney thinks she runs the show. She's not really. Not really. Margaret's my friend. Be nice to her.
If Margaret's your friend, Margaret's my friend.
Okay.
We share friends then.
We ate dinner. Courtney cooked dinner. A very
did.
healthy dinner. Because I'm trying to follow an eating plan. It officially starts on Monday. Denise, are you watching still? Because she just texted me.
I just saw my name pop up.
She just realized that you were the Purple Painted Ladies, Courtney.
I'm starting to get recognized.
I know, isn't that weird?
There was I'm so sorry if you're watching, but there was a woman that came into the shop the other day, and I was working with Hannah, and she walked straight up to me and goes, "Courtney, I haven't seen you in such a long time. How are you?" And we had this very long conversation.
And you're like, who are you?
About a project. She left, and Hannah comes up to me and goes, "Who is that?" And I said, "Yeah, I don't know." No idea. I'm so used to dealing with people that Dad know, that somehow know me, that I just am so good at it.
I don't know. Margaret's the only one watching, but we'll say this to everybody. My husband's an identical twin.
Yeah.
So very often times we will go places and somebody will walk up to him and start just talking.
Mm-hmm.
and the guy walks away. Matt's never introduces me to the person. I think Matt's being rude because he doesn't introduce me to the person, and the person walks away, and I said, so who was that? And he says, I have no idea. He really doesn't know. It's somebody that knows his brother.
Yeah.
And you would think because they were identical twins that they would know the same people, but they really don't run in the same circles.
No, well, they work in like 2 different places, and
Well,
usually
they
they're
work in the
people
same
from
company,
work.
but different
Yeah,
places
two for,
within
like,
the company.
Yeah. Departments.
And actually, it's usually people from your uncle's art business.
Yeah.
Uncle has an art business,
Yeah.
and it's usually people from that.
Yes.
Oh, see, this one's gonna stink too because it's
think I
really
just
close
got-
to the edge.
Yeah. I think I just got so used to dealing with people that know Dad
Yeah.
that now that people come in the shop, I do Facebook Lives for Trish at the Purple Paint Lady,
Yeah.
and I think I just got so used to people knowing who I am that I just started accepting it. Just talking to people like, oh
I
yeah.
just thought it was funny. Denise, I thought we had talked about this and that you knew that she was the Purple Painted Ladies Courtney. She's actually my Courtney first, just
Yes.
putting that out there. But
Sorry,
yeah,
Trish.
she's the Purple Painted Lady Courtney.
I am.
She is.
Soon to be retired from that position.
So
though.
those of you that were following along, I actually had all these flowers, what I thought was almost completed when I was working on Sunday.
Mhm.
And then I had to rip out stitches because I had them all wrong.
That always stinks.
It's probably the one and only time that I've actually ripped out stitches for anything.
Yikes. It's a bummer.
It is a bummer.
It's a bummer. It's a bummer.
It's a bummer. I hate stitching this close to the... This is a Q-snap frame that I have mine on.
And you love that frame. You
I
just
do
don't
love the
like-
frame. I don't like stitching really close to the edge of it. I just find it a
Right.
pain. You know.
Yeah. Well, you catch those edges. The edges are actually folded in, so I'm kind of happy I decided to go with a small one for my first one. Then I didn't have to deal with like all this excess fabric, and it fits in my backpack without a problem.
Yeah.
Easy on the go.
Well, I'm gonna have to have easy on the go when I go to Florida, I think.
Yeah, so something small. Not this
Well, I need like 6 of them.
one. Mm-hmm.
I leave on Tuesday, come back on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 5 of them anyway. So we said those days will definitely be cross-stitch days.
Definitely.
Definitely cross-stitch days. Just because it's portable. See, this is just a pain. I'm gonna stitch through that thing again. How much you want to bet?
Oh, yeah, not. And we're gonna do it.
You got a knot?
Got not, but we're gonna. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's alright. What did Jenny say? We should use wax? Missouri Circle Quilt Company?
Not
Keep
for
your-
cross-stitching.
Oh, I thought she said
That's
it
for
keeps
hand
like,
sewing.
the thread from knotting though.
That's from hand sewing. When you're sewing with a single thread.
It's dumb.
That is not the same as what you... Oh, I stitched through it again.
No.
God, and I did it again. I knew I was gonna. I knew I was gonna. I'm gonna take this side off.
This is how you know it's a Facebook Live.
I stitched right through the curved under piece. I knew I was gonna. What the heck? Courtney finds this completely funny.
I do.
Because I just did it, that's why. I just did it
Yes.
on the other side, on the other flower.
Mhm.
This is just idiotic now. So I think I'm just going to take it out of that clamp to do this edge over here.
That's probably.
There. There was only 1 stitch. The other one was like 3 stitches
Wasn't it
before I
like you
figured
had-
it out.
But you only had 1 stitch through, and then you had 3 others that were normal after that.
Yes, so I had to take apart a lot.
To take apart 3 beautiful stitches
Yeah,
just to get to that one.
yeah.
Pain in the butt.
But this is what I mean when I say I use several different methods when I cross stitch. So right now I'm technically using the sewing method.
Yeah. Okay, so I tried the sewing method and I could not. I think it's because this one goes in so many different diagonal directions all the time. I couldn't figure it out. So I was like, you know what? I kept having to pull them out
Oh,
because I kept going the wrong way or
gotcha.
in the wrong ways or whatever. I was like, well, guess we'll just do the normal cross stitching method. Did I tell you Jack thinks this is cool that I'm doing this?
Cross stitching?
Yeah.
He likes it because you're crafting.
Yeah.
Actually, you're quite a crafty guy.
Yes. I was just surprised. You would expect you tell someone, hey, I'm cross stitching. Like I told Hannah at the shop. Hey, I picked up cross
And she
stitching.
calls you an old lady.
She said, what are you, 60? And Jack's like, that's pretty cool. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Jack, for being supportive.
I know. Almost wish he was watching, huh?
Yeah, he's on the mountain right now.
Yeah.
He is.
Her boyfriend's out
he's
in Lake
not.
Tahoe.
Mm-hmm. He's actually would be off the mountain. They're closed right now. So maybe, because I shared it to my
Maybe
feed,
he'll see it.
Maybe he'll jump on. Although he's not on Facebook with us.
You should text him and tell him that we're on.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not. The sewing
issues?
method, the thing is, I had to turn my thing. So I am having issues, Smarty Pants. Just saying.
Oh no, not issues.
Because remember, I said you want all your first stitches going one way
Mm-hmm.
and all your second stitches going another way. And you want to keep that consistency through the entire project.
Oh, see, look what I found. So I did this side this morning. There's just a half stitch right there.
Did you, is
I
it not
just left
supposed to
it.
be there?
No, it's supposed to be a full stitch, but I guess it's gonna be half stitch now.
The first core cross stitches, she picks out one that has half stitches and quarter stitches in it. I'm like, oh my gosh, seriously?
It was pretty. I wanted to
Sorry,
do
this
it.
is over my face now, but I kind of need the light.
You can pull it. Oh, well, the poly right behind you is not a good idea.
Oh, I could have put my eyeglass lights on too, but I thought I'd look like a dork.
You can look like a dork. No, it's okay.
Pretty soon this will be done. Courtney will talk to you. Look at her face. It's better looking anyway. She's younger and less worn.
Less worn. So I also found out I was reading some of the symbols wrong on here
Oh yeah?
because I turned out a little bit fuzzy, and I only found it out towards the nose because the two symbols that I was reading wrong look pretty much the exact same. They're just different shades.
Yeah?
One happens to be a heart,
Okay.
and one's a triangle, like a downward facing triangle.
Okay.
And down at the nose, they're right next to each other, so you can see the difference. But when up at the top, I couldn't tell the difference. On only one side, and the other side, I somehow figured it out. So I have two different oranges. One orange is on one side of the cheek, and there's a different orange on the other side. Because I figured out the difference.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm like, oh, well. Sweet. And then one of the flosses I picked out, it has it in this pattern, but I don't see the symbol in the actual pattern, which I thought was interesting.
So this is also a pattern that I picked out for my mania.
Yeah, this is how I found
this
it.
will be interesting.
Yeah. So we're definitely going to compare mine to yours after you do it, because then you get to see amateur versus veteran, I guess. Veteran cross stitcher?
Experienced cross stitch.
Experienced cross stitcher. And you get to see how actually bad it
All right, clipping this back on. Almost done with this flower.
is. Woohoo!
But see how close it is to the frame? Can you guys see that? Yeah. So the flap of fabric, I was sewing through it.
Yeah.
Not good.
It was not a good time. Let me try turning on the overhead and see if that brightens things up for the camera.
Are we getting dark on the camera too?
A little bit, and then the light is causing a bit of a haze.
Gotcha. Bit of a
Couple
halo.
tries.
There we go.
Is that better?
Yeah. Good thing my house is semi-clean.
Our house is pretty clean.
Yes. Most times.
Mm-hmm.
Courtney's eating her snack.
My yogurt.
So I'm trying this new eating plan, and I was struggling with it this morning because I really don't like to eat in the morning, and now it's making me eat in the morning, so I'm struggling with that a little bit. But then by lunchtime I was hungry, and then it just seems like I was hungry all day after that. I had plenty of food with me, but then, you know, I came home, Courtney was cooking dinner because it's just her and I tonight. Matt's at a Garlock thing, and hold on, I got a needle in my mouth. But I was starving, so I ate a portion of cottage cheese that was left on my eating plan for today, and I still felt hungry. So then I had some dried fruit, which was the half of fruit I had left for today. And I was still hungry. Huh?
Should we tell them about the combo we came up with?
What combo? Cottage cheese, raspberries, and peanut butter? Yeah.
She had like a teaspoon of fat, a cup of protein, and then a half a cup of berries left in the morning.
And she wanted me to eat yogurt, but I'd already packed yogurt and fruit for
so I
during the
said,
day.
well, you can eat cottage cheese, and then you'll eat some raspberries and a spoon of peanut butter. I'm like, or you can just mix them all together and see how that tastes. That probably wouldn't have been a good idea.
No. But I ended up eating that anyway.
Nasties.
All separate.
Yes. Yeah, you did.
I did. I ate cottage cheese.
So,
I had dried cantaloupe.
yeah, you did. You did dried cantaloupe, not
yeah.
the raspberries.
Not the raspberries, which probably wasn't the best option.
Yeah, well.
But it is what it is. Officially, I start on Monday. I'm just trying to get a grip on the eating plan. But I have to say, right now, I'm the fullest I've been since noon. I feel like I've been hungry a lot today.
I do feel really full, which is kind of weird because you think soup.
We had vegetable soup, homemade vegetable soup.
Yeah, vegetable soup.
Root vegetable soup.
Yeah. And you would think, like, I don't usually feel extremely full after soups because it's liquid.
Well,
But
we had
feel
root vegetables in there. Those are
Yeah.
starchy.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think that's
I feel pretty good right now.
I feel comfortably full.
Yes. I'm
So,
still noshing on my
I'm
yogurt,
having the
but-
hardest time threading this needle right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
No.
No.
You gotta get one of those needle threaders.
I have one. Your dad
Ah.
was playing with it today. Where'd it go?
Uh-oh. He was playing with it?
Mm-hmm. It was right here.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Crikey. Machu. Oh, wait, it's right there.
Mm.
It was underneath the box.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. Laura was just texting me like crazy.
What work stuff?
Yeah, like 6 pictures of a broken goat. Crazy.
Oh.
I don't know how a goat broke.
Well, that worked. I've showed you guys this before. This is a little
Oh my god, it's so cute.
thing that I got in a fat quarter, or yes,
Mm-hmm.
a sew box, right?
Mm-hmm. Which is tragic that you.
Canceled it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No more cute hummingbird threaders. Needle
Threaders?
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure I was calling it the right thing.
Needle threaders. I just hear a door shut.
I don't know, maybe Metro's home.
No.
Wishful
Not this
thinking.
early. But we're just gonna, on Thursday nights, we're just gonna
We're gonna sit and chat.
We're just gonna stitch.
We don't get time to just sit and chat anymore.
No. So this
We're
works
so
well.
busy.
We are very busy.
And
as
then
of
when I
late.
go back to Cali, hopefully, we'll still do this.
Hopefully.
If time allows.
So I got more of these Q snaps in the mail yesterday.
Did you get small ones or big ones?
Smaller ones.
Yeah, I feel like the small ones are. They're definitely better for when you go in May.
Well, I have some smaller cross stitches too to do during Mania.
Ooh.
Some of them are quite small. So there's that.
Yeah.
But they're little 6-inch Q snaps. So there's hoops that people use, and I have those. And then there's these Q snaps, which I discovered through this Quilter's Cottage Stitch Along, that were available at Fat Quarter Shop. So I ordered one, and this is the one I ordered, which is this. I think this is an 8-inch.
Looks like about 8 inches.
8-inch square. And then I like the idea of having the whole thing in a snap. So then I bought this one, which, don't ask me what size it is, I don't know.
Kind of looks like that
8
looks
by
like 20
11 or
inches.
something. Yeah, something like that.
Looks like 20 by 11 or something. It's really long and rectangular.
So I like this, but then I ordered a couple small 6-inch ones, mainly thinking about Mania and traveling in May.
Yeah.
I'll probably take some of my smaller.
Hi, Sam. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Sam's from school
Oh, gotcha.
that I left.
Oh, R.I.T.
Yeah, that's from RIT. I left them. Yours looks so much bulkier than mine, but it's because I'm doing.
Well, you're doing smaller
I'm really doing
squares.
thin squares, but it's like sometimes I feel like she's doing a lot more work than I am.
Hi, Val.
Because I look over and it's like it's so bold and
No, these are bigger
big,
squares
and
than
then you have
yours,
like
dear.
the tiny, delicate stuff that I'm doing.
Yes. These are bigger squares. Just saying.
Ugh. I'm really scared to do the eyes on this because the eyes is where you get all this crazy voodoo nonsense that's over here. Like I have all these half and quarter stitches.
You picked one of the harder ones to
I-
do for your first one.
I know. I made a mistake.
So we're really lucky right now because we're sitting in the living room and we're doing this stitch along thing and we're just stitching away on our stuff. And none of the dogs have barked yet. There's 3 of them laying right here. You can't see them. They're right here. We have Oscar the kitty.
We
Kitty,
do
kitty,
have a
kitty.
whiny cat. He's
We have a
whiny.
whiny kitty.
He's a whining like,
Come on,
come on.
Oscar.
You jump up every other day.
Come
There you go.
Come on.
And then we
Everybody
have
asks about
the
Oscar
old girl
because
that's
he's
over there.
kind of like the special little boy.
He's the one we rescued from a road from being roadkill. Hello. He was outside my shop, huh? Yeah.
And he gives hugs. He's very similar to Henry out at the barn if you follow along with all of that.
Oh yeah, did you just post a video of Henry?
Yep, and then we have old girl Lillian the cat sitting right here
She's the
on one of my quilts.
the crotchety old lady.
She is, but she's kind of cool.
She is. She's more like a dog than a cat. She responds to her name.
Yes.
And I think she actually fetches if you throw something that she wants.
Mm.
Well, if you throw tuna cans, she'll definitely fetch.
She's a little bit of a fatty.
She is a fatty, yeah. She's a fat cat. It's nuts. It's crazy.
It's been kind of cold the last couple of days, which is kind of a bummer for us. We've
After
gotten,
it was so nice.
I know. We had gotten some nice weather.
It was like super
Now
nice.
it's just stinking.
We were outside. We had people that were in shorts at the shop.
Yep.
Because it was so nice out. And
Yeah.
now it's freezing.
Yeah.
And it's really
It's winter in New York, or spring in New York, I should say.
Spring in New York. Although it's supposed to go back up. I heard on the radio today it's supposed to go back up into the 60s this weekend.
Hi, Kristen.
Kristen. I thought I just lost the loop.
You should see her working on this cross stitch over here. It's kind of funny.
It can be humorous.
I think we'll only stitch for maybe another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I have to get my food ready for tomorrow.
Got meal prep.
Yes. Which will make it easier for me in the morning. Maybe I can actually get a walk in.
Oh, yeah.
That was something.
Just a little something. I got a full workout in this morning. It made me very happy.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I had to go to work as a surprise. Did you get it? I don't know if you were holding the side of it so you weren't catching it or not.
No, the needle I kept poking the needle up and it kept falling back through.
That's kind of what I like. That's what I
That's
like
why you
about
like
the
this-
thinner or the smaller,
The smaller
one.
stitches, you don't have that problem.
It just holds on to it hugs my needle.
These are big holes.
It's really nice. So we'll have to bring on Margaret next time when
Maybe
she's
if she's
not eating her
stitching.
dinner.
Yes.
Because if she's not eating her dinner, we can just snag her on.
That's not right.
Uh oh. The beauty of cross stitch. See, Mom notices something that's not right and she pulls it up. Courtney notices something that's not right and she just makes it work.
Well, you notice it way after the fact.
Oh yeah.
I don't. I notice it the minute I stitched it.
I usually stitch one side and then when I start stitching the other side, I do it the right way on the second side. And that's where I notice it.
See, Margaret's in agreement.
Why don't you should just come over and then we'll have 3 women on a couch cross stitching.
We have room.
We do. This is a very big couch. It doesn't look it on the camera.
No, but it's actually huge.
It's a very big couch.
Yeah. Very big.
Any y'all cross stitches out there, you can come over and we'll sit on a couch and cross stitch and talk about.
This is supposed to be the fun Facebook Live where everybody gets to see us be goofs.
We get to see that every Facebook Live.
She's really the goof.
Yeah. Yes. I tend to be the goof. We should get Dad cross stitching though.
Yeah.
He would be the one that he was sitting here in his glasses like trying to see the stitches. You can make him do this one. I feel like he'd try to make it methodical very quickly.
I only have 2 more flowers after this.
What color are the other 2?
I don't know, Margot.
Pink?
Light red
Light red. Oh, yours isn't symmetrical.
and pink. What do you mean it's not symmetrical? There's 4 on each side.
Yeah, but your colors are...
Yes.
Is that your phone or my phone? My phone's on.
Trish is watching.
Okay, I can't tell if that's Hannah on Trish's phone or if that's Trish. Because Hannah also has Trish's phone for the week. That way we can manage
Gotcha.
all that jazz.
Well, I can't answer to that. I don't know who that is, so...
I don't know which one of you is watching. Maybe you should pipe on and tell me. You're still watching. I don't know whether I should just Hannah or Trish.
See, I'm making progress. I've got more flowers on there.
You do. Got a light blue.
Yes.
I like yellow flowers. Although you have a
Well,
yellow
there's
center,
yellow
right?
centers that are going to go in here.
Yeah.
The
I
yellow
did
centers
that
are
one.
what I screwed up last weekend. I put them in the wrong spot. I had planned to put them on and then stitch the... Oscar, you're not going out right now, bud. I had put the yellow centers on, planning to stitch the flower petals around it, and then I figured out that I had the...
Hello, Trish. We have a definite answer now. Are you alright? It's okay.
He's very sad. He wants to go outside.
We'll let you out in a minute. You can wait. It's okay to be patient sometimes.
Yeah, he's not a big fan of that.
Oh, I'm aware. Patience is not his friend.
Oh, put that in the wrong spot.
Trish from San Diego. Yeah, we're jealous because you have warm weather and palm trees, and
I'm going to to Florida here in a few weeks, so
all right. Well, I'm
again
not, so.
for the second time this winter or this spring, whatever. So there.
I'm stuck in New York for a little bit longer.
A little
Not
bit
too much
longer,
longer.
and then you're moving to California, so stop your complaining.
I know. I can't complain too much. You're alive. Well, I would hope so.
Well, we're happy to hear that for sure.
I would hope so. Otherwise, I'm not sure who I'm talking to right now. Oh, Nana says she's going too. Yeah, but you're moving there. That's a little different. That is a little different. You get to live there all the time. We do have a YouTube channel, Trish. It's actually called A Little Farm Quilt, right?
Yes.
Little Farm Quilts.
These videos get uploaded there as soon as we're done. It takes about
Like
half
12?
hour
Yeah.
for me to download and get them up on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Which flower am I?
You're doing the light red?
Light red, but
Light
which
red?
one is it on here? I lost track. There we go.
Wouldn't light red be pink?
No.
Is it like?
I'll show you pink when I get there.
I bet San Diego is perfect. I saw the pictures you sent me of a palm tree. I'm jealous. I'll send you pictures of rain clouds because that's all we have here.
I don't know. It was sunny. It's just cold.
Yeah. It's just a little brisk. It's not terrible. Yes.
It was snowing yesterday. I'm sorry. I had to say it.
I looked outside the window in the morning, and when I can see snow at 5:30 a.m., it was
pretty desperate times. Everybody was in a mood.
Everyone was in a mood.
So I can't look up from my stitch and read what's on that screen.
That's okay, because I
You're keeping
can.
up with it?
Yeah, I got you.
I have old eyes.
I have one. I have one next to me, and then I have that one, and I can do both.
You can do both?
I can do both. Yup. Okay.
Are you switching colors?
Same color, other side.
Gotcha.
Just doing the same thing on the other side. I try to do that, otherwise, I bet you love it there. Trish says she loves it in San Diego.
How are you feeling? Traveling okay? You didn't drink the water in Mexico? You know. I've heard bad things about the water in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Last person I knew that went to Mexico actually got very sick.
They've come out with 75 and no humidity for like 8 months out of the year.
Yep, it's nice weather out there. Yep.
I'm not shocked why Chris wants to
No.
live there. That's the perfect climate for Chris.
But I think the cost of living out there is pretty high.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty up there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although we liked Santa Barbara the
Mhm.
best.
Santa Barbara, what are we stitching?
Okay.
She says all is good. So I've been working on this giraffe. You can't even see how bright the colors are. That's upsetting.
Could be our lighting in here.
It
We're
could
in
be.
a
It's
different
probably washing
location,
it out
yeah.
just a little bit. This is just his nose, and I have to go all the way up here with his head. I've been cleverly avoiding the eyes because that's where a lot of half stitching is, and I'm new to this and I don't want to mess that up. So I've been avoiding that. And then Mom is doing, where's your pattern? Quilter's Cottage, which is this lovely one right here. She's got the quilts done, the alphabet, the fence. She's working on these flowers up here, but she hasn't done any of the actual cottage. I'm eating porridge. That's hilarious. I'm eating yogurt because I'm low on protein for the day. So we're making it up with Greek yogurt, which is actually a staple for me in the evening. There it is. Hers is much larger than mine because that intimidates me. She says it's very pretty.
Yeah, but yours is full coverage. You have to understand that by full coverage, I'm talking every square in your fabric is going to be covered with thread.
Except
That's full coverage, except for what's not giraffe.
Right.
I don't have full coverage. I have spaces in between my stitches that are not covered. It's different.
I know. I just
This
think,
is
you
full
know,
coverage.
anytime
so
I look
I'm going
at-
to show this.
Oh,
this
gosh,
is the 10-year cross stitch project.
Yeah.
This is on very small. You can tell because the tape on it's so old. It's
The tape
crinkly.
is literally
It's
like
pathetic.
disintegrating off.
This is a full coverage piece where every stitch on the cloth is covered by string. You can see it more from the back, I think.
There you go.
And so this is kind of the size that she's working on. I think it's the same size.
The same size, yeah, size cloth. Hey, buddy.
But this is a full coverage piece, just like hers. It's different. And they take longer. She's got a small one. Here's Oscar. Again, piping in right behind.
They just have to be the center of attention.
Yes. So the full coverage pieces are different than what I'm working on right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm happy to get some stitch time. I haven't had much.
Get stitch time together, Mom.
Yeah.
I've been getting a lot in the evenings, though. Although there comes a time when you get tired enough that you're doing these small stitches and everything just starts crossing.
Oh yeah.
And that's definitely the time to quit. Even though you have good lighting. Like I always thought, I just don't have good lighting. That's why I can't see what I'm doing. And nope. Trish says wowza, but at first she said doza.
For what?
I think yours. Or
Oh.
mine. Or both.
Could be both.
I gotta pick out more cross stitch pages because I'm gonna be done with this giraffe soon. And then I'm gonna need something to do in, like on the plane and Cali and stuff.
Fat Quarter Shop has lots of them. They're nice ones too.
Is this the same Denise that realized I work at the Purple Pain Lady?
No, this is a different one. Hi, Denise.
Hello, other Denise.
She's you've met her. She was the secretary at the office. She's now taken a different job.
Oh, I have met
She's
you.
still at the office. She's just not the front door secretary anymore. We have a new one of those.
I don't get to see you when I come visit Mom for lunch.
Well, you can still see her. She's still in the office.
Okay, good. I'll come in and say hi.
All right, so I'm going to get ready to wrap it up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
The lighting's getting very dim in here.
Yeah, the light, now that the sun's going down, the lighting in here is getting kind of quirky, and I don't really want to put my eyeglass lights on camera.
I think they're cool.
You pick on me when I have them
I
on.
do not.
Yes, you do. Don't say no, you don't.
No, I think Dad picks on you more than I do.
He's the one that bought them for
I
me.
know. Yeah, because you thought they were super cool when you saw Kimberly Jolly wearing them.
I was like, oh, that'll solve my issues, because in the living room we don't have awesome lighting.
We had that one. Which, if you're sitting back,
If you're sitting back here, it's great. 'Cause it's like right on your work.
awesome. But when you're sitting forward a little bit so that you can actually be seen on camera,
Hello,
it's not so great.
He really wants to go outside, and he's whining about wanting to go outside.
Look at those kneading paws. Look at them kneading paws. My needy boy.
We're gonna end this for tonight. We'll do. I'm gonna do another Facebook Live. I know I have cat fur in my mouth. Facebook Live on Sunday. We're gonna do some more quilting on the Starling quilt. Sorry that I didn't do that last Sunday. Honestly, I hit a wall.
It was crazy.
I hit a wall, and I was just too tired to do it. Needed to spend some time with the hubby. So it was a really hectic, busy week last week, and there's going to be times when that happens, and I'm going to choose to rest versus doing lives. But I generally enjoy coming on.
And saying
And
hi.
yeah, and we'll get Courtney on the camera because we need close-ups of that. So she'll be on the camera. I can't read that because my eyes are all
Trish
blurry.
says, okay, I'm off. Have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.
Bye.